Thanks so much, Ken Warkington. I am Gabe Pruitt, and I am pleased to be joined by a very special guest tonight. We've got Dave REID in the building, head of the Tattersalls sales company, and obviously a preferred equine as well. And Dave, welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Gabe. Thank you very much.
Have you had a chance to catch your breath after that racing action we saw here last week, Lather up Atlanta? It was really unbelievable.
It was a great card of racing. Really is, this is the second half of the season, if you want to call it. I think it's just getting started. It's going to be really exciting. You got the pace, you got the handbook coming up, and then it's exciting to see a lot of the young babies start tonight in the kindergarten. So if you're not excited this time of year, you're in trouble.
I agree, and the racing is not all we have to be excited about this weekend, Dave, and that's why we brought you on, of course, tonight, because we've got this big mix sale coming up on Sunday in the Meadowlands Paddock at noon. What can you tell us about this? Plenty of great offerings.
Yeah, it's traditionally on the calendar, and we got just shy of 100 horses to sell, and I would say 90% of the horses are all race horses. We have a few broodmares that started off in one short yearling, but there's something for everybody. They're coming in from all jurisdictions. 46 or 47 horses have raced in the last week or so, 12 winners. I think there's 16 horses that raced between last night and tomorrow night. So if you're looking for a racehorse, which everyone is, there's something here for everybody.
And you just said it. Everyone is looking for racehorses. We're about to begin the early meet down at the Red Mile. I literally take calls, it seems like almost every day. People are in search of horses out there. And it's really a great time to be racing. Not many people are looking to sell with these purses really all over the place, as high as they are.
Yeah, so our numbers are down overall for the sale. But if you're asking me how the health of the business is, I think it's very strong. You got Ohio, Indiana, Ontario's doing well. New York. Listen, the Sire Stakes tonight, two go for $160. The other one's going for $200 tonight. So, there's a lot of money to race for, and the breeders are starting to catch up with the full crop numbers, but we're in a little bit of a dip, and that's why you're seeing the prices, and that's why you're seeing the retention of the horses as well.
Sure, no question. And as you alluded to earlier, really something for everyone at this sale. You've got horses that can get around all size tracks, all different levels, really across the board.
Yeah, we sure do. And trotters and pacers, younger horses, older horses. So we have a really good mix of horses, no doubt about that.
And how in the world do you keep up? As you said, over the last week, 48 horses have raced. A quarter of those won their last starts. They've got horses coming in good form, 12 winners there, 16 over the last few nights. I can even say as a pedigree reader, you do such an excellent job with those mixed sales because you have to really get up to the second results, last-minute updates all over the place.
Yeah, technology's come a long way. We have a good help with the USTA. We have a good staff at our office. We try to pay attention. We try and get the lines updated. We feel that's very important. We're buying racehorses. Let's get the lines up to the public, and people are seeing it. People are calling it. So I know we're doing a pretty effective job. We're sending the past performances to a lot of racetracks. So we're getting the word spread for sure.
And obviously there are plenty of great horses in that catalog. Several caught my eye when I flipped through the roster, but you've got one horse that really seems to stand out as part of that supplement. It's hip number 113, whether or not. He comes off an open-length win down at Harris Philly, nominators of $20,000 last 5 trot. He's already earned over $100,000 this season since arriving from down under. This is really a top-shelf type trotter.
Yeah, he is, and he's an import from this year, and he's come here and he's just started clicking right away. And he was very good last week, and even like the horse like Fashion Woodchopper, a little bit of a veteran racing a graduate. He got on the ropes. He's in here tonight. He was trotted in 52 and change last week. Call for Justice just won last week. So there's a lot of good trotters in here as well as pacers, but there's definitely a lot of high quality horses.
And we've got many jurisdictions, Dave, even on the rise once again. Obviously, we've had several states here on the East Coast that have been strong for a long time. News of Chicago, of course, going to bounce back with some added gaming revenue to the industry. And right here at the Meadowlands, we've got this purse subsidy back.
Yeah.
The racing has stayed tremendous here over the course of the summer.
Yeah, listen, I asked you guys about how your handle was in June, and you said it was up, and it makes sense. You need horses, you need bigger fields, and I'm happy to see that happen. And I'm actually, for everyone who put all the hard work into Jersey, I'm glad to see there's bearing some fruit for their efforts for sure.
Well, we wish you all the best of luck in the mix sale. Keep up the great work when it comes to that. You're also a part of a new organization. In fact, you're the president of the Standardbred Transition Alliance. And tell us about that.
It's an initiative started by the USDA, Mike Tanner, Russell Williams, and they met late last fall, and they kind of launched it. So we're making good progress. We have a very good board. We're about ready to launch a website. It's taking a little bit longer. We're definitely we're approved by the federal government, so we're excited. You're going to hear more about it for the second half of the year. And we're going to be asking for broad-based help from all the horsemen and outside the horsemen as well, other vendors. So we're excited. It's going to be, an accreditation program. There's going to be, inspection involved with the facilities to become accredited, and we're going to award grants to the existing aftercare givers for life after the track.
And it's very important, vitally important, you would say, in this day and age, to transition these horses after their racing careers.
It is, especially, I don't have to, educate everybody what's going on with the horse industry, both breeds. I think it's a great time. We do deserve to give these animals what they deserve. And, it's a great thing. Like next Saturday night, I'm going to go out to Chicago. Out to Hoosier. Caesars is going to have a Empire of Hope night. And I believe they're going to do something down at Harris Chester. They're going to raise awareness, raise funds. They got a nice sponsor in Tito's Vodka. I was going to give them a nice donation. So, like I said, you're going to hear a lot more of us the next 6 months. But we're on a good roll, and it was a little slow getting started, but we got our ducks in order, and we're going to call on you guys to help us as well. So.
Okay. We'll be there because that's a cause that's so important to all of us in the industry. Yeah. Finally, Dave, I know you're in the thoroughbred business as well. You started a horse, I know, at Saratoga today. Your good friends, the Antonaccis, you brought Philip Antonacci on board at Preferred Equine to maybe head up the thoroughbred side. Yeah, we did. Obviously I have a long-standing relationship with the Antonacci family, but, Philip is the youngest of the three, and he was very fortunate. He took the opportunity to attend the Flying Start program. And it's a 2-year program sponsored by Sheikh Mohammed, and he really grew the last 2 years, got a lot of knowledge, met a lot of contacts. He's passionate about the thoroughbred game, and we've been dabbling in it for 6 or 7 years. Obviously standardbreds is our key, but we're going to roll out, and we're going to get a little more aggressive in thoroughbreds, and Philip's going to lead the charge. Okay, Dave, we look forward to seeing that as well. We wish you all the best of luck Sunday with that Tattersall's mixed sale. It's at noon here at the paddock at the Meadowlands. We're going to take a short time out. When we come back, Dave Brower will join me alongside. We'll tee up some of the featured events tonight, and we'll give out our weekly awards. Stay with us.
Thanks, Gabe. Thank you.